Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Van Basten! Cleared away. Shevchenko. He can run onto that. Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Cruyff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Cruyff. And here's Romario. Now it's Albertini. Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Shevchenko. And here's the chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he cuts out the supply. Gabriel shifted upfield. Now he's off and running.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's had a hit! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Gol del Borussia Dortmund. Marcó en el minuto 27 el dorsal 7.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Cruyff! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Cruyff knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nicely intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Van Basten. Bellingham. He's not got that quite right. Picked out brilliant. Van Basten! And he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Shevchenko. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Borussia Dortmund get the second half going. Nicely worked. And Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Roberto Carlos. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Searching ball that into space, chips it through. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can clear their lines. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shevchenko showing good feet. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's intervened well there. And the ball's gone astray. Romario.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has not gone well. And that's really well manoeuvred. Park Ji-sung. And it's Van Basten. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Gilberto Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Albertini. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Cruyff. Interesting ball. Park Ji-sung. Cruyff. And he's cut it out. Aimed in towards the centre.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
13,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 14. El dorsal 10.
Now the finish! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And this is Eto. Eto! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
It's Eto! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Showing great feet there. Now it's Forlan. Incoming. And the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Buffon. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training.
And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Romario, that is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's Park Ji-sung. And it's Romario. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Romario. That looks a good ball through. Danger averted for now. And we have our very first corner. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Short changes him with that pass. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that's clever. Can he put it away? It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cruyff. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread it left. That has been cut short. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a Cruyff! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Cruyff. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. And it's Romario. And here's Romario. Maldini. Bale. Gets his pass away. Always onto this. Alexander-Arnold. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Osimhen. Oh, well played. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. Heads it! In he goes again. Big moment! Massive goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Cruyff purring through the gears. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. That gets things going for the second half. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
He's played him through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Koller looks to get on the end of this. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Park Ji-sung. Roberto Carlos. Thuram tries to clear. Eto'o, and he's there to retrieve it. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. And Cruyff! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.800.
60 minutes played. Fiddles it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Koller! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
So, third corner of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 14, el dorsal
And he
7.
thumps it clear.
Park Ji-sung. El dorsal
And now
10.
they can spring out of
Serán
defence.
sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
Chiellini
Eto'o.
gets across to intercept
El dorsal
that.
9. Forlán.
Gabriel
El dorsal
clears it
24.
away. And here's Forlan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
Ambrosini.
lacking.
El dorsal 19. Xabi Alonso. Cambio de jugadores.
Roberto Carlos. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Xabi Alonso. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Oh, and he's through the middle. Koundé. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Koundé. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Eto'o. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found him in... It's Eto'o! Ambrosini. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini getting this one clear. Strong running down that left flank. Gilberto Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Forlan. Gilberto Silva plays a delicate... Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gets a good foot in there. He's gone forward. And that's been won straight back. And here's Forlan. And it's Xabi Alonso. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now that's well seen too. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ambrosini. Gilberto Silva. Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. Koller, looking understandably energised after his goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Xabi Alonso. Now there's a fine ball. Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Eto'o. Davids. He's away. Great chance! And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Koller picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.